seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the voice of Cryptic Arena, Mike Mapp.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, inside the walls of this arena, stories are written not with ink, but with fire. 4 bouts, 4 journeys, each driven by hunger, redemption, and the will to stand above the rest. One fighter steps in, settling a grudge and searching for his very first victory, chasing that moment when struggle finally becomes triumph. 2 Seasoned warriors return, each fighting not for fame, but for redemption. For them, this isn't about the crowd. It's about rewriting the story that haunts them. And standing atop it all, 2 championship belts, gleaming symbols of sacrifice, legacy, and power. One of those titles will be decided in our main event. A rivalry reignited. A challenger making his second attempt to seize the gold he's never held. Across from him, the reigning CBL champion, undefeated in professional combat, a man who has never tasted defeat in the middle of this ring. And he is not about to start tonight. Just ask him. He will tell you everything. So feel the energy rise, because tonight, the lights burn brighter, the stakes cut deeper, and only one truth remains. This is where ambition meets destiny, where courage is tested and champions are either made or broken. Tonight, destiny has a name, and it's earned right here in this ring. Welcome to Cryptic Arena, and welcome to Cryptic 15. All right, gentlemen, it's a big one, baby. You better believe it. 15 events will be in the books in an entire year. I am absolutely thrilled to sit in the center seat between you two. Commentating this evening on the technical side of things, he's known as the German sensation throughout the digital realm. Ladies and gentlemen, Ludi Ludwig Graves, how are you, buddy?
I am doing fantastic, amazing. I have been waiting for a long time for this event, and I am hyped, I am psyched, and I'm ready to rock. I am here to give you my honest opinion about what's going on in the ring and my professional fighting expertise, because I am Ludwig Graves, the German sensation.
Do you have to roll the R's, though, Ludi?
Of course
Really?
I do, because it's not just Ludwig Graves. It's Graves, because I am that amazing.
Absolutely. And is tradition on the left side of things with color commentary for the evening, co-owner of Cryptic Arena and co-owner of every single seat within this building today. It is my pleasure, buddy. 15 events, honestly. I mean, we've been through this thing time and time again, and you have put some matches together. Ladies and gentlemen, the country boy, Jackie Cryptic. Jackie, what do we have in store today?
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, it's been 15 long events this year. It's been awesome. You know, it's been a year for sure, right? Starting in at January, coming down all the way to November, right? I hope everybody had a happy Halloween, right? But to be fair, what we got in store tonight is something bigger than you can think. We got rivalries on the line. We've got 2 belts on the line. We've also got a match card that we got 2 people trying to pretty much put on the line like, hey, I am a pro fighter. This is where I'm going to be at, whether you like me or not, right? To be fair, with these fight cards over the year, is that they've been very strategic putting them together. We want to get what the fans want to see, right? We want to get what the fighters want to fight. You know, there's like, hey, I want to fight that fighter. Boom, we'll make it happen. Anything happens at Cryptic where legends are made and fight cards go in history. So I'm really am glad that I was able to commentate with y'all this year. And tonight is definitely going to go out with a banger. And hey, y'all two are awesome. Thank y'all for commentating, Mike and Ludi. And You know, it's
Oh,
definitely been one hell of a ride.
Absolutely. Um, yeah, the opening video pretty much says it all. I mean, that was so eloquently put. Legends are made here at Cryptic Arena, right there in the ring before us all. And we're going to see 4 absolutely action-packed matches this evening, starting, of course, with yet a grudge. From what I understand, these two have been back and forth and going at it behind the curtain. And today they get to lay it all out on the mat. I'm talking, of course, about Onyx Ahmad and Ori 2 times. Ludi, have you seen the fight card on these two? I know we've seen Ori a few times within the ring. This is a debut fight for Onyx going up against Ori. Does he stand a chance this evening?
Well, here in the Cryptic Arena, everything is possible. And yes, it's cryptic, not cryptic. So, everything is possible. I've seen people win that shouldn't have won, and I've seen people lose that shouldn't have lost on the booking sheet, of course. You know, when you go to Vegas and you want to bet on something, it's on the books. But now, the last 2 events I commentated here told me one thing. It can go one way or the other. Expect everything in between. So this is what I'm thinking right now. Ori and Onyx, this is the first fight? Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's not a main event, like a co-main event or whatever? This card is so packed with amazing matchups, I can't decide. So, if I look at the stats, then yeah, okay, it's Onyx's first fight here at the Cryptic Arena, Vitality debut.
We're not
So-
going to do that the whole time, are we?
Oh no, it will kill my throat. It will completely destroy my throat. But I say it's a toss-up. We will see. There's going to be magic in the ring, that's for sure.
Okay. And Jackie, I understand this fight was brought to you. Like, they asked for this one. I mean, where do we fare it among the others tonight in such a high caliber card?
Right. So pretty much, to be fair, right, when it comes down between Onyx and Ori here, right, I went up to Onyx. We all know Onyx is my brother, and I was like, "Hey, man, what can I do to get you in the ring?" Right? Having a fight here at Cryptic could be really awesome all the way around. He told me, he's like, "You know what, Jack? I want Ori." They had an outstanding rivalry between each other. They wanted to settle in the ring. And see, Ori's been ready. He's got a team that he just started. You got Onyx that's been training really hard with Doghouse Promotion. You know, he has his own gym where he trains at and everything. These two gentlemen have been training and training hard. Also, just a little bit that I got in my security earpiece here, that there was a post that Onyx made, right, of him training, right, you know, doing his blogging and training, and Ori sent him a DM. And it said, "Are you a fighter for real, or do you just take pictures?" So to be fair, that gassed Onyx, right? He's ready to go. Ori's ready to go. They're ready to put the paws on each other and see who can knock one another out. I can't give you a fight prediction in this fight, but to be fair, what I can say is that they're going to be definitely going to hell and back with this one. We also had a poll prediction, right, for this fight, and with the 6-1 voting, Onyx, the fans are seeing that Onyx is going to pull the win tonight against Ori, but we'll be able to see, you know. We'll definitely have to see how this fight goes for sure. I think these two warriors are ready to handle it in the ring. That's for sure.
Well, I'm not sure what can be said about polls, but certainly it's definitely going to be a fight that I'm looking forward to. And ladies and gentlemen, that's only fight number 1. We've got 3 more that get higher and higher as we go down the card. Fight number 2, of course, I'm talking about Wolf Saballero against Trayvon Bennett, both medalists at the Grid Games, silver and bronze respectively. And both of them are looking to make a little bit of a comeback. Honestly, when we talk about Wolf Saballero, he's got a right hand like a cannon, going up against Trayvon Bennett, who has the absolute speed and ability to get out of its way. Ludi, where do you see this one going, and will they go the distance, do you think?
Well, the one who is in advantage in terms of wins is definitely Trayvon. He's 6-5, and Wolf is 2-4. In the professional circuit. I don't have the stats for the amateur one, which I know the amateur doesn't really matter. Experience is experience, folks. It is what it is. So, both are medalists, silver and bronze respectively. So, they know what they do inside the ring, and that's important. It all comes down to who is more experienced, who keeps his cool, who keeps a level head. Okay, keeps his cool, level-headed. English actually just crashed. Who just keeps cool like a cucumber? Okay, and also, on whose side Lady Fortune is tonight? We will see all about that. So, right now, my prediction, for my humble, amazing opinion, is Trayvon is going to win this by points.
By points. So it will go the distance on this, and as far as you're concerned.
Yes.
Jackie.
And I put my
this
stamp
one
of
together.
approval on it. There you go.
Absolutely. Jackie, you put this one together pretty quickly this week due to a scratch going late into the week. A very, very good matchup between these two and getting them to agree on it. Do you see this one going the full distance, knowing the power of Saballero and the footwork of Trayvon Bennett?
Right. Well, something that we have to look here too. It was supposed to be Quinray versus Trayvon, right? But Quinray suffered a gym injury that happened to where he couldn't be here tonight. So to be fair, a couple days ago, right, we did reach out to Wolf and say, "Hey, Wolf, I got this fight spot open. Are you want it?" And Wolf said, "Sign me up." Wolf is definitely a person that will fight any and everybody. Now we got to remember too as well. Whenever Wolf came in to the virtual boxing network, right? Wolf came in really, really strong, right? He got humbled in to a couple matches, but he does still have some wins on him, and he's been building up the exposure, been building up training, the experience to hold 9 yards. But then again, we also have Trey, right? Trey's been doing the same thing, but Trey's also ready. He's like, "Hey, Jack, put me on as many fights as you can put me on. I got a list here going into 2026. These are my people. I want them." So they both want it bad, right? They both want to get wins up. And the thing is about it is, with these two fighters, they're definitely both heavy hitting. I've seen them both in the ring or the gym. I'm sorry, and they throw a punch that you don't want to sit there and take one, right? So I don't have a prediction on that. From what I do on our fan base, prediction that we have here is people are saying by one vote that Wolf will be bringing home the win. So that is something we will be able to see here after their match on who brings home.
Which brings us to fight number 3. Now, this one is for a belt. This one is in defense of a belt on the side of Nuno Bison, who is currently the reigning CBL champion in the women's division, going up against the veteran and arguably the most decorated fighter in the history of digital pugilism, Illy Manzan. On both sides of the gender spectrum, my understanding is Illy Manzan has held multiple and several titles above all others. This one is going to matter by the time that bell rings. Not to say that the others won't, but this one, a belt will be handed or kept, depending on who wins at the final bell. Ludi, I know you're a big fan of Illy. I know you are. But you've also seen Nuno Bison deal some damage in there as of late. What do you think?
Nuno is the reigning CBL champion, okay? And Illy fought last event, the event before that, for the number 1 contendership. So they both deservingly have their spots. When I heard that this match is going to happen, some people said, "Nah, it's not going to happen. Nah, it's going to happen. Nah, it's not going to happen." Stop teasing me! Is it going to happen or not? So I contacted Illy. I'm like, "Hey, Illy, what's going on. The only thing she wrote was so she was laughing and with a smiley. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. And then Nuno was like, oh, of course I'm going to fight her. I'm like, okay. So, and then I heard that they signed the contract. And then I was excited. I was like, yeah, I'm going to see this match happen. I have to be here. And I'm here right now. So if it comes to sheer professionalism, experience, who has the most matches, whatever, Illy, I trained her. I showed her the ropes when she started.
Oh, it was you, huh?
It was me. I have an eye for talent. I am the German sensation, Ludwig Graves. I have an eye for talent, right? I mean, when I look in the mirror, I see talent all the time. So, but that's besides the point. So I know what she can do, and she came a long way from 10 years ago when she started. Long way. And Nuno, I've seen her around. I saw her in Cryptic. I've seen her in other regional promotions going, fighting. And she is the rightful champion. She won that championship fight. Now she's going to defend against Illy. And that is going to be a very interesting fight. And in my humble opinion, I'm the most humble man on the grid. I say that we might see a new champion today.
We might see a new champion in
We
the form of Billy
will
Monson.
see. Now, okay, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big one.
Let me
That's
go
a
back.
big call out.
We will see a new champion.
Uh-huh.
You know why?
Okay.
I have faith in Illy. I have faith.
Okay. Well, one thing is for certain, Jackie. If anybody could take the title away from Nuno Bison, and I would say Illy Monzon's got a pretty fair shot at doing it. Still, there's no way of calling it as far as I'm concerned. But
I just did.
I know you did, Ludi. I know. but it really is a difficult one. It really, really is, because you do have the vast experience of Illy Monzon, but it's not like the first time that Nuno Bison has ever stepped in the ring either. What do you think, Jackie?
Right. To be fair, so whenever it comes down to the events of the year, we've seen Nuno and Illy fight a couple times, right? They've even fought each other, I believe it was twice on a regular exhibition. But tonight is different. Whenever you have a belt fight on the line, anything can go. This is when your expertise levels of fighting go to a whole different level. So I think tonight we're going to see Nuno and Illy both throw a lot of energy into this, right? You got to think about it. Illy's held a couple belts, right, for a couple different leagues. Illy knows how to fight under pressure during the championship bout fight, with or without the belt. You have Nuno, which is also pretty comfortable. Last event we saw Nuno fight to get the belt, Nuno was very energetic. I'm talking about she was doing back flips, front flips, side flips, about threw herself out the ring, launched herself 20 foot up in the air. I mean, hell, I'm surprised she didn't injure herself during it. But in all honesty, this is going to be a good fight between the two. I cannot sit there and give a prediction for myself, but what I am doing is we also created a poll for each fighter, right? Who do you think will win in the fights, right? And right now they're saying that Illy will be winning over Nuno by 1 vote. So fan favorites are going for Illy in this one.
Yeah, but 1 vote, Jackie. I mean, how I mean, you can't really call it on that, right? I mean,
Right, I'm
honestly,
just saying.
I know. I know. I don't know. You know. Either way.
All good. I forgot my cowboy hat.
Either a belt will be earned tonight. There will be a defense of it, as well as an attempt to take it. So I'm looking forward to that one as well. But, gentlemen, now we've talked about the first 3 matches, and obviously the caliber gets higher and higher as we go. The main event for the evening is for the CBL champion in the men's division between Lightning Lou Goffeller and the Mad Dog Josh Dalton. Of course, we know Josh Dalton, undefeated in professional digital pugilism. Nobody has beat him in between those ropes when it mattered. Nobody. He currently is the silver medalist in the Grid Games. And every single statistic would say that Josh Dalton runs away with this one. However, the buzz is going a lot toward the side of Lightning Lou, who has surged, pardon the stupid pun, all the way through, and this is his second attempt at this title tonight. Is he going to be able to overcome those nerves? Ludi, what do you think?
Well, I will tell you in a second what I think, but what are the fans thinking? People, let me hear it for Josh Dalton.
Oh, boy.
Text it a little bit. All right, let me hear it for Louis Gaffeller.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay. Now for Ludwig Graves.
Yeah.
What the hell?
All right. Humble opinion, my ass.
They already cheered out. You know, it's all good.
Right,
you know.
right.
There you go. I need to get a woo. Okay, now, but serious. This is a tight one. It's a really, really close one. Thank you. Fuck your time. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, thank you. Now, it's a very close one because you have Josh, who is the first undefeated CBL champion, right? That is a huge accolade. That's a huge accomplishment. No one will ever take this one away from him. And he did it undefeated. Now, undefeated is great until you get punched in the face so hard that you will be defeated. So that's one thing. It can all this whole block can be done within one punch, right? A millisecond and you're down on the floor, counting the lights, and it's all good. You know, then you're done. Now, Louis, on the other hand, he is in the gym 24/7. He does his workout. He trains other people. Josh and Louis, in terms of sheer work ethic, are even. Okay, they are working their asses off. Louis wants to become the new champion, and Josh wants to stay the champion.
Mm-hmm.
So, what they have to do is keep their cool. All right, get in there, and just beat each other like they owe each other money. All right, that's that. But here,
I mean, that might be the case.
I don't know if it's going to be technical or not. I think definitely is going to be some mind games, you know, whatever. But we will see in a few short moments. But if I would be a betting man, we're going to see that Josh is going to retain the CBL championship of the world.
Okay. Okay. Jackie.
By the way, I heard
Ludi says
that
Josh has got this
heard,
one in the bag. He does.
Wait a second. Who injured himself the last fight? Who couldn't be there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. So just saying. It's all good. Go on.
No, it's a fair. It is. It's a fair opinion statement for sure. I mean, honestly, this one is definitely between two absolute professionals and two very, very good boxers. Jackie, they've fought with each other from the beginning, right here in the gym at Cryptic. They know each other's styles. They fought for the title against each other, much like they will tonight. Man, it's a tough one to put on the card when you put. I mean, Lou has earned the shot. There's no doubt about it. Lou's earned another shot at this title.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Right. So to be fair, whenever it comes down to Lewis and Josh, right? Also, before I get in that, I want to appreciate Kyle Stone Furry and Way for the amazing donation. Thank y'all again. Also, whenever it comes down to these fights, right? Lewis and Josh, these are two titans. Ready. Lewis came short the first time, right? But if you think about it, these two haven't seen each other fight each other, I would say in about 4 or 5 months. So whenever it comes down to it, like you can't really say who think that you would win from my perspective. You got Josh that's very strategic. You know, he eats, sleeps, and studies boxing. Same thing with Lewis. Lewis, talking to him, is like, hey, you know, I got multiple strategies. Lewis came to this fight ready. So did Josh. Only thing I can say is we have to see these two in the ring for this, right? That's the only thing that I can really say. These two are ready to go for it. They've been waiting months. Lewis is hungry for the gold. He wants the gold. and this is how he's getting it tonight. He has an opportunity. Can he pull this off against Josh the Mad Dog, the Montreal Assassin? Can the Montreal Assassin take on the Problematic?
Well, time will tell and not much of it. Gentlemen, what do you say we get things rolling? They did not come here to listen to us.
Maybe
believe.
1 or 2 people that came here to listen to me, but that's all good. You know?
All good. Well, we do got a video.
Yeah.
And, yep, Mike, you want to say it?
Told you, Porky is here.
Let's throw up the video and open the curtains.
Tonight's boxing fights are brought to you by Vitality. Get ready for a revolution in virtual boxing. Introducing the most technologically advanced and groundbreaking boxing system Second Life has to offer. The Vitality HUD delivers realistic punches, combos, and footwork like no other. Whether you're training in the gym or battling under the spotlight, every swing, block, and knockout is powered by precision mechanics and immersive gameplay. Vitality, built for fighters, by fighters. The Grid Games. The ultimate test of speed, skill, and strategy is back. Whether you're sprinting down the track, trading blows in the ring, or going all in at the poker table, the 2025 Summer Grid Games will push you to the limit. Grid Games. Are you ready to push yourself?
Bro, you niggas be
G-Block.
mad, bro.
7th Street, nigga.
Go do
The
it.
General.
Go piss on the grave,
500K,
bro,
nigga.
and post the video. Cause bitch, since you niggas acting hella hard, I'ma
Yeah,
do it.
that's
I'ma
right.
piss on your homie grave on
Yeah,
tour,
shit, you
bitch,
gonna
and I'm
tap your face
posting
to it,
that
nigga.
all my dead homies, nigga.
Let's stand
Now,
over
watch.
there.
You think I'm playing
Hey,
nigga? Watch what I'm
hey,
playing right here.
hey. Pop the nigga cause he troll me, I don't play like that. Go swing the striker through they shit every time they make me mad. Sprint the bag on pose, did a show and made it back. Seen her up and spit on him, this the same way the Drake he at. I found that bitch the same day, the nigga pissed me off. A real donkey from my block, J-Bo kicked it off. Them 6 shots speak itself, I ain't miss it all. If Cuz ain't wanna die for this shit, then why he get involved? Go get a body of your own, then speak to me. Yo's not no stepper, he ain't never shot no switch, he need semi. Lost my brother and I know it fucked me up, cause it ain't his. Don't even trip, I love you more, you know your baby bro gon' get him. Caught a tribe, nigga, left him with a zip like an ounce of weed. It was dark, but the flash of the Drake ain't make it hard to see. He county punching niggas' faces, I ain't Marty B. You know something getting touched if niggas hopping in the car with me. Been bouncing out since 15, I got hella seen. The way I shot that nigga with the fully switch was hella clean. Tell bro don't play with the Drakes, I'll turn a Millie G's. And everyone no 20 got no skit, so we don't let him speak. G's. Hey, Nigga, we don't let him say a thing. They call me Drake, but I popped out today with Baby A. Pushed the broadside when we got on, like, hey, I need my space.
Brought to you by Smokers Fusion, this fight is scheduled for 3 rounds. In the red corner, sporting the black and red and fighting for a Doghouse Gym at 6 foot 3 inches tall. And a mere record of only 256 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Onyx Sweet Hands Ahmad. In the blue corner, his opponent wearing the colorful shorts out of a 2X camp at 7 foot 5 inches tall. A record that contains 7 wins and only 5 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Ori, Mr. Talk, 2 times. Gentlemen, let's get it done. Fight number 1 of the evening.
We're starting out really strong, don't we?
Oh yeah, there's 2-1. Let's count it.
It's a finale.
Oh yeah, looks like Onyx is going after Ori there for a second. Ori throwing a couple punches, missing them.
Bit of a shoulder stand on the east side as they head to the center of the ring yet again with another
got one
new
that said
hop
bounce
over
jumped
to the
out.
north.
Onyx accidentally jumped out there.
Yeah.
Let's see. We get him back in. All right, there you go. If y'all give each other a little bit of space there, yeah. All right, so far we got Onyx leading the round, right? 10-9. A little bit of a jump out there, but it was able to get everything sorted back in the ring. We are 1 minute 55 seconds left in. Whenever it comes down to throwing uppercuts, this side, Ori's throwing punches back towards Onyx. Going around in circles there in the corner. Mike, what do you think so far?
Back and forth in the northwest corner. It was a little slow going coming out from the opening bell, but it does appear as the pace is picking up as both fighters are getting their feet.
They just have to get a little bit used to the, to the environment at the moment and the fans and, the momentous occasions they're having right now.
Looks like they're going in the corner there, throwing some blows at each other. Looks like both of those looking for the uppercuts. Got to remember them uppercuts will definitely take your stamina away.
Big left hand by Onyx, who dealt it very quickly to the two-time who absorbed it nicely in a counter as the chase goes on directly toward the center of the ring once again. Now, that cut block is being utilized to perfection by Ori 2X, Onyx, trying to find a way through, and does with a huge headshot with a right hand. Onyx Ahmad wasting no time trying to tally up that point count as we go to the northeast corner. Down on one knee. Onyx Sweet Hands Ahmad does find a way back up on the 2 count, but is he stunned?
We will see. If he has to stop jumping around, that is actually not good for stamina. It's actually working out well for Ori there.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got also going into 7 seconds left. Will Ori be able to burn him out as Onyx going for the chase?
And another knockdown.
Saved by the bell.
Saved by the bell on that one.
Yeah, that was close. If yeah, another 10 seconds, I think this match would have been over. But you never know. Onyx has to stop jumping because that could be a detriment to this fight. For him winning. And Ori, he keeps it cool. He knows exactly what he's very calculated punches and jabs that he's doing right there. Very nicely executed. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing inside the ring.
Oh, yeah, most
Jackie,
definitely.
the debut fight for Onyx tonight. How do you think he's doing?
I think he's doing pretty good. You know, he's getting a little bit with the jumps and stuff as he's taking up his stamina. But in all honesty, we're going in round 2 now. Hey, this could be a nerve fight for him. He is in a new place, new environment fighting. But definitely got to watch out for those uppercuts as Onyx is going in. If he gets knocked down one more time, I believe that will count as a TKO here in the Pro Rules.
Definitely a big stage for today in Cryptic Arena of all places to make your debut fight on the professional level. Big hands from Ori 2-time, not wasting any of that precious clock. Going into the northwest corner they go, looking to pin him against the ropes. Does a little bit successfully, but some counter jabs in there by Sweet Hands. And again, Ahmad is down on one knee. The 5, 6, 7, 8. No.
He's
Did he
back on
get
the
back
ground.
up?
Also just got security piece. It's 3 knockdowns in the same round. My apologies. That is a correction. It has to be 3 knockdowns in the same round. But Onyx definitely needs to come back up with either a TKO as the same as Ori, or he needs to knock him out. So definitely Ori's very relaxed right now. He's letting Onyx chase him. He's going in for the slugging. He's letting Onyx tire himself out. But Ori here is also a very big hitter. You know what I mean? So how much does he have in the gas tank?
Well, we will see. But for Onyx actually to make his pro debut on the biggest stage, here in Cryptic 15, that takes a lot of guts. So I don't think that he takes it lightheartedly. He's actually in here to win this fight, but he has to find his own rhythm and overcome the tremendous defense that Ori is putting out there right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, gentlemen, despite the knockdowns, the score 2015, very, very close as we make our way. 1 minute left until the bell rings for the third round.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And we also got to think about it, too. Whenever it comes down to these two fighters, right, let's go back to Grid Games for a second. Whenever Robert Vegas versus Wolf, right, Robert got knocked down 9 times and still came back and got a win.
Yes, he did.
So to be fair, we have another round and a half, right? We're 35 seconds left in the second round. He may just have to get a little bit comfortable, but Ori is definitely on the hunt, and he's sitting there and throwing some headshots, but he's also throwing some uppercuts on him.
Now, it must be said that Bobby Vegas does not agree with that tally of a 9 knockdown count. He says that was between both of them. And I say, who cares? At this point, it was a lot. It was a lot between both fighters, Wolf and Bobby Vegas.
Well, apparently he cares.
He does.
Oh, yeah. Got to watch out for the extra hits so you don't get disqualified.
Yeah, no DQ, no DQ.
Oh.
Down, gentlemen.
Close.
Whoa, that was close.
They do not play. You throw an extra 1 or 2 hits, they'll disqualify you real quick. Anyways, it was definitely a good round between the two. Onyx does need to make a comeback as it is in points right now. 20-15, 1 knockdown scored in the second round. Can Onyx come in the third round and knock Ori out?
Onyx holding his own through 2 rounds of fighting here.
If he makes it without getting knocked out, without not answering the 10 count, that is already amazing. First fight, Cryptic 15, Pro Circuit, and he goes up against Ori 2X, of course.
Looks like
no
Ori there burned out.
hesitation by Ori at the opening bell of the third round. Into the center they go.
Yeah,
Quick
Onyx
jabs
tries
by
to
Onyx.
punch, he swings, but he also hits something.
Most definitely, Georgia's judges are scoring it right now, 25-29, 25-30. Ori's leading, but hey, they are slugging it out.
And another knockdown. Ahmad on one knee as the numbers go up. There's the 9 count.
Nah, back at,
Did
oh,
he
that was close.
make it? Yes, he does get back up all the way to the 9 count. Wow.
These gentlemen are definitely going to war right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the type of fight you want to see. Onyx is staying into the fight. He's not letting Ori definitely get these easy knockdowns on. They are definitely going to war right now with each other. Got a minute and 56 seconds left in the third round. To be fair, gentlemen, these two going at it, slugging it out like they are.
And yet another knockdown. Onyx Ahmad. Does he have yet another stand in him?
He does.
He does on the 9 count. Whoa. I am absolutely amazed.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. He definitely got the heart of the fight. That's for sure. He's got him in the corner there. You want to
Yeah.
watch your gut.
Ori looking to capitalize on that series of knockdowns and
Ori,
Ahmad
he's
trying
going
to
for
counter.
it. He's going for it, man. It's like, I get you one more. One more. That's all I need.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. As you can tell, Ori's being strategic as well. He's going in and out. He's out of gas. For this, whenever you hear a fighter going out of gas, you definitely want to chase him. You got a minute and 2 seconds. Anything can go, right? The judges are scoring the fight so far 30-22 with 2 knockdowns. Man, they have been
50
slugging it
seconds to
out.
go.
They have been slugging out every single round.
Down to the wire, and we do not know the official tally of points between those punches. It will be interesting to see. There were several knockdowns throughout this fight.
Most
One more
definitely
and
30
the
seconds.
TKO goes to Ori for sure, because that would be 3 in the third round. However,
Yeah, he needs to protect his body. He needs to protect this from these body punches. Ori knows exactly what he's doing there. This is going to be very difficult for Onyx to stay in the fight.
15 to go, the distance.
And Ori is capitalizing on that jump. Yes, of course he knows. 3, 2, 1. He saved himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're a winner, Ori. 2 times. Wow.
All right,
Very, very well done.
That was definitely a good fight. Honest had the heart. He kept fighting. Ori came out fighting as well. These was definitely a good fight. These are the fights that you want to see. Go to the end. These gentlemen are throwing hands like there's no tomorrow. Definitely a good fight between y'all two. And whenever it comes to the digital boxing and stuff, it's very different getting knocked out in the first round than going all the way. I definitely would like to see this fight again in the future and could definitely see what these two could bring to the table. It was a very awesome fight between the two. And again, gentlemen, we'll see y'all backstage. Thank y'all again for coming out fighting
Absolutely.
tonight.
An excellent debut by Onyx for sure. I know that there was a bit of a rivalry, a bit of a grudge coming into this one as they brought the fight. Very, very good showing from both of them, though. I would agree.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And to be fair, right, we have fight number 2 coming up. We got Wolf versus Trayvon. How are y'all feeling about that fight, being that now we're actually about to see it for ourselves?
Yeah, I mean, as we've stated, I mean, both of these are medalists. You know, we have the silver medalist at the most recent Grid Games out of Wolf Saballero, and then we have the bronze medalist out of the Winter 2025 in Trayvon Bennett. Both of these fighters have their favorites here to watch them tonight. Both of these fighters pretty much split the audience, I would assume, on support. And both of these fighters came here to win this evening. It is a little bit of a redemption run for each one of them. Very interesting. Interested to see how it plays out in the coming moments. Ludi, what do you think?
Oh, well, the first fight was definitely a great start for Cryptic 15. Ori was a dominating one on 100%, no doubt about it. In the next fight, you know, like I said, it's going to be 50-50. It's difficult. It's difficult. What we've just seen, you know, was it was a prime example of a dominant fighter getting in and fighting someone with a lot of heart. I'm not gonna take that from him. Definitely not. Fight 2. Oof. Oof. Nah, I still say that Trayvon is gonna win this. Yes. If by points. I still stay with my prediction.
You still think it?
The Fight By Music to Fly By. Shout out to them. Make sure y'all check in on the radio station they have, and it's really awesome. And also a big shout out to Fatality, as well as if it wasn't for Fatality, we wouldn't be doing this tonight. And I think we're good for fight number 2. Whenever you're ready,
Fight
Mike.
number 2. Let's bring him out.
Let's go.
Hey yo, you know who's this? Daddy Yankee, de la isla del Cangrinay. You know how we do, man. Come on. Ten cuidado con el pirata del Caribe. Vamos a ver si tú tienes calibre. Aquí en la calle el más fuerte sobrevive. Entre los grandes mi nombre se escribe.
Black music.
What? 6 old Breezo, nigga. You know how I'm coming in. Uncartel shit, nigga. What? Look. Second nigga, man. Look. Bars of death, the last real nigga left. These niggas foul, so I'm handing out texts. Polo grounds with the Crips and the Jets. 600 G's, and I ain't worried about shit. I got my gun on me. Bet I make it home to that daughter and that son I feed. Niggas hating on me. I got that quick on me. Glock squeeze, leave you chop cheese from this bacon, homie. I'm walking around with a couple G's. We swarm down no niggas like some killer bees. I still ride around with Tommies and Semis. Got a problem, tell them niggas get with me. Couple homies that I look at so different. They the same, but they loyalty missing. Cause I rap, niggas think that I'm slipping. Bullets hot like your grandmother's kitchen on Thanksgiving. And she just cooked some chitlins. If I ain't Mike Good's team, bitch, I'm definitely pimping. Nigga, I heard some niggas say my name in they raps. Like they ain't heard about them niggas got clapped. Quickest way to get your stupid ass whack. Glock 23s, FN, Semis, and Max. Yeah, I'm into all that. Toting pistol since way back. Wave that. Burn your do-rag to a wave cap. We already known for shooting up the place. Fucking with Breezo, it ain't safe. These niggas so fake. I don't do 8s, 50 shots, red tape, count guap, getting cake, pop shit, hop gates, free the guys, fuck the Jays, riding around feeling great. With your bitch eating steak, flexing hard, bumping Drake. For fucking Christ's sakes, niggas.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight number 2 is scheduled for 3 rounds. In the red corner, in the black and red, and fighting independently at 7 foot 6 inches tall, 2 wins and 4 losses. To his name, he is the reigning Grid Games silver medalist, El Apocalypse in the blue corner, person fighting out of Cryptic Gym at 7 foot 10 inches tall. 6 wins to 5 losses. The current bronze medalist of Winter 2025 Grid Games, ladies and gentlemen, Trayvon, the businessman. Gentlemen, let's get it done.
Hey, Mike, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been, pondering about this whole let's get it done? Like a week, a month, a year?
How long have I been pondering it?
Yeah, like coming up with it, like, man, I need a catchphrase, can't do this.
No,
can't
I
do
literally said it one day, and it's just been something I've always said at that point. I didn't ponder it at all. It was just part of what I said.
All right, okay.
I know. I wish I had a better story for you on it.
Well, no, you're fine, man. You're fine about that. All right, was just curious. The match is now officially on the way, Mike. And let me tell you, I'm excited. I'm hyped. And I'm going to just lean back for a little bit and watch these two. And now I'm back. So that was great. It was a great fight. Go ahead.
Well, I have spoke with him, and I can tell you, Trayvon Bennett wants this one. He absolutely does. He will. I don't think he'll settle for a loss on this, but he's up against a very, very tough opponent in Wolf Saballero. Jackie, we've talked about it so many times, and now it's happening right in front of us as they come to absolute blows, toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. Combinations and connections galore. What do you think, man?
Well, in all honesty, they didn't come out to Rick Roll. His last event, kind of had us out there dancing. But hey, right, anything can still go here. And whenever it comes down to these two fighting, these two have been ready to fight. And whenever it comes down to it, it's all about who's ready to get that win, right? These are two really good fighters on the grid. And we'll stop down.
Saballero on one knee very, very early into the match. All the way to the 4 count he goes, finds a way to his feet. Does he have stability in those legs as the clinch is on in the center of the ring? Trayvon Bennett looking to capitalize just a little bit very quickly with a right-left hand combination and a stumble. Wolf Saballero grabs just a bit of the gut of Bennett, who felt that one for sure, and the chase is on once again. Wow.
Right, as we can also tell, their Trey is gassed out right now. Wolf has the energy. He saved it. Trey, with the stamina going out, looks like that he's going for it. Looks like we got a couple clinches going on. And to be fair, it's about strategic, right? Who can outlast who in stamina and also the chin health. These two are slugging out. They're coming back. They're going back in, coming back out. Hey, they're both doing it very strategic. Now, Wolf is knocked down so far, but can Wolf come back from that? They have 2 rounds or 2.5 rounds to be able to see.
30 seconds to go, and we will see. But right now, they're both trying to land a punch right now. And Wolf, he has to keep it a little bit more. Oh, well, Trayvon is just initiating another clinch. Look at that.
Looking to build that up a bit. 20 seconds left in the first round. And that recovery is on quickly. Both fighters appear to be spent just a bit.
Looks like they're both going for it.
You know what they say? Everyone is gangster until they get punched in the mouth, right? So they all came in fresh. They all came in with the highest motivation. Now they come in the action like, oh, okay, this hurt. It all changes. Now, you see, Trayvon is doing a lot of clinches, a lot of, keeping it cool, dictating the fight, dictating the speed of the fight, the pace. And Wolf, he needs to calm down a little bit too, collect himself, go in, and make every punch count. He can't just go catching flies. He needs to be sure when to punch and actually execute it 100% Otherwise, he will have a really hard time against Trayvon out there.
Jackie, it can't be disputed. It was an excellent round.
Most definitely. And you got it. These two are going in and out with each other, coming back in, being very, very firework,
You can
man.
suck
Like,
it
it's
out.
going.
That's also work. Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, to be fair, right? So, again, I know I say to be fair a lot. Count me for about
No.
20 of what I'm saying, okay? To be fair, all right? But, hey,
It's a European thing.
to be honest, I can honestly say me and Ludwig's had a past, Fox in the past. We both got punched in the mouth, and we maybe even punched each other in the mouth during our spars. But these fighters here, they more than just want to punch each other in the mouth. They want to knock each other's head off. Look
Well,
at the
I'll tell you
slugging.
what, Bennett came out very, very quickly in the opening seconds of round number 2, but it was countered and reacted extremely well by Saballero, who seemed to have he seemed to have seen it coming. Yeah, that's how we're gonna say that out loud for sure.
Yeah, sure. He saw that coming. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. All this fighting, y'all ain't see me fight in 2026.
You're done. We've been.
I'll wear the cowboy hat. Oh, look here. See somebody already calling me out, Kyle. Really? Oh,
Another
oh,
set
it
of
wolves down.
combinations on the west side and down goes Saballero once again.
That
as
was
the count
beautiful.
goes through to the 6, and he finds a way to his feet, looking to capitalize on that once again. Trayvon Bennett with the block on.
That was a textbook combination that took all the air out of Wolf. Very nicely done.
Mink, 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 mink is the hits that we hear. Mink, 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 mink. They're throwing it right now. Look at her slugging it out. Bap, bap, bap. You know what I mean? Hey, that's what you hear. And I'll be honest with you, I'm glad I don't. Wait, what? What?
I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
that
okay.
song.
Hey, look, it's my look. I'm an upcoming artist. Okay, don't judge me. All right.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Look, they're over there. Look, now you're throwing me off. Damn it. Look, they're sitting there. They're going around in circles, kind of looking at each other. They're sitting there, and of course, you got Wolf punching in on Kyle. Trey is actually throwing him back a little bit, right? So y'all done throwing me all over the place. Kyle calling me out, picking on my minks.
You can't. I can't fault you for that. Of course, Kyle Storm Fury. This is one of the very rare occasions in which he is not fighting in an event, for sure. So,
Well,
can't
50
fault you
seconds
for
to
that
go, and right now,
Yes.
it looks like Trayvon is in a very comfortable lead here, 20-16. But we will see the next round. There's no knockout.
Yeah, we are unaware of what the official tally is at the given time as we go to the end of round 2, making
we will
our way
see.
to 3. Man, these guys are going at it for sure.
That's the thing about it, is that's how y'all can also tell as well. I don't know if Trey is just having nightmares of clinching. No, there you go. There you go. You got it all fixed. But to be fair, right? Let's think about it. Whenever it comes down to these match cards, right? As we said before any of these fights even started, that these gentlemen and ladies are ready to go to war. So 3 rounds. This is the second fight that's going 3 rounds, possibly going to the points. These fighters are ready, and this is what you call the professional fights going in. You know what I mean?
Those numbers.
Final round of fight. Number 2. Trayvon, the businessman Bennett against Wolf El Apocalypse Saballero. Directly into the center of the ring and over toward the west side. Footwork is on full display as they work their way around one another.
They are great in their basics. They know the
few
basics
connections
very
in
well.
there.
Right, and to be fair, right? Again, for the 50th time. Trey's also getting gassed out, but he's also using the clinch. Wolf, I don't think Wolf has clinched Trey here tonight. Trey's
No.
playing it smart. Wolf needs to, if he wants to stay in the game, he's either got to get a knockout or pretty much a knockout at this point. They got 2 minutes, 5 seconds left in. They're going back and forth. Big shots hit against each other. Definitely don't want to get hit by those. And here goes the clinch again. To be fair, clinch can be a really good strategy in a fight. Once you're tired out, you hug it out, as some would call it. But to be fair, that also helps your opponent restat up as well whenever it comes to chin health and stamina. So you kind of have to
Giant
watch
combinations, no doubt, in the third round. Trayvon Bennett certainly seems to be controlling the pace from bell to bell all the way through. Does Saballero have it in him, though, to come back on this? The score is very close, gentlemen. Another knockdown. Saballero on one knee as we go through 1 minute 20 left in the third round. 7 count. Does it? He finds a way back up.
But these clinches are working in Trevon's favor because all he does is now buying time because he's in a very comfortable lead.
And as the famous saying is, mink, mink, mink. Okay, you got to watch out for him. You got to watch out for the combos. The combos come in, you should knock down. But these two are definitely sucking it. If you think about it, they're going at it right now, punch after punch. They're just beating the shit out of each other.
Counter
Wow.
punches by Bennett being answered pound for pound, punch for punch through Saballero, who steps back a bit. Hanging in all the way to the final bell. Could it go that far with 30 seconds left? Big uppercut. He felt that one. I think I got hit in the face with some sweat. Wow, gentlemen. That was huge.
Hey, in all honesty, I'm looking at that motorcycle under the podium there, the CBO, and I'm thinking about taking it and driving off. Right?
I mean, you got a job to do for at least a couple more fights, man.
I'm talking about after the fight, man. Oh,
And
fight.
that's it.
Hey, whoa.
Number
And
two
gentlemen,
is over.
your winner all the way to the end, the businessman, Trayvon Bennett. Well done,
Calculated.
man.
Calculated. Those clinches, calculated, ice cold. He knew exactly what he was going to do with it. Very nice. He won this match. Very nicely done. I have nothing else to say. That was a great display of in-ring knowledge and awareness.
No doubt about it. That was fantastic. Honestly, it was a very, very good fight all the way through. A couple of knockdowns in there, and of course it went all the way to points, but absolutely fantastic. Well done, both fighters.
Most definitely. Well, to be fair, third matchup coming up. Very good fight between the first two fights. They both went to points. Now we got the championship on the line. Means the board's being changed to 5 rounds. 3 KOs in 1 round, if I'm not mistaken, is a TKO.
Historically, that has been the case, and I do want to reiterate, we do not do draws or ties at the Cryptic Arena. So, if a fight does make its way to a draw or a tie, we redo it. We have another fight, and we decide who the winner is. For sure. Fight number 3. Ilimanzon Nuno Bison. We have spoke in depth about this one throughout the proceedings of this event. Of course, the experienced Ilimanzon against Nuno. And I believe you said Illy was going to take it, Ludi. Do you still stand on that?
To be fair, whenever it comes to Illy and Nuno, sorry if I'm overstepping,
No,
but
you're
think
good.
about it. These are definitely going to be, man, I'm ready for this fight. Both. One is the veteran decorated fighter, right? Then you got the one that also adjusts really quick. So this is definitely really going to be good. I'm ready to see it. Ready to see it. Sorry.
Absolutely. This one, a belt is on the line. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Let's bring him out.
You know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 5 rounds and will continue to decide the women's CBL champion. In the red corner, in the blue and white, fighting out of Hands Gym at 5 foot 9 inches tall, 9 Vitality CBL wins to her name. The most decorated fighter in digital pugilism, Illy La Flaca Monzon. And her opponent in the blue corner, needing no introduction, but we're doing it anyway. A neon pink, electric blue trunks out of Kadath Boxing Gym at 4 foot 8 inches tall, 7 wins to her name. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the reigning women's CBL champion, DJ Nuno. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Now this is exciting! Championship bout! This is going to be great. I am so hyped for this fight. This is going to be just amazing.
5 rounds pending TKO or a knockout.
You know, I'll be honest with you. How does Nuno not hurt herself? Bro, look at this. Look, how? How?
Bit of an inflated ego.
Anyways, whenever these two are ready to ready up, then we'll be good to go. Honestly, we may have to drug test Nuno after this because she is really throwing herself up, not even hurting herself. So, boy.
Are you?
All good. All good. So whenever they ready up, we'll go ahead and get this fight on the line. And I am definitely ready to see this fight. Making sure that they can punch and make sure they're comfortable. Man, to be fair, 3 fights.
To be fair.
I mean, two fights. Sorry. See, you threw me off, Mike. Damn it. Anyways, 3 fights, 15 minutes. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 12 minutes. Right? 24 minutes in both matches that we've just witnessed.
Yes.
Round number 1, 3 minutes, 5 rounds. Let's see it going. See, I said, let's see it going. I didn't say, let's get it done. Right? So, come up with my own little catchphrase. You know, I'm just going to stay with the meat, okay? Looks like Illy's over there going a little bit aggressive on Nuno. Nuno met her in the corner there. Remember, whenever it comes to fighting, whoever controls the center of the ring controls the fight, right? You got Nuno swinging a little bit. Illy missed it. Now Illy's going back. Looks like Illy's being more aggressive this time than she usually has before. Have y'all noticed that? A little bit difference here.
It was a bit of a different start to a fight for Monzon. Reacted very quickly by Bison, who had the block up and absorbed them to perfection. as right in the center of the ring is where all of the action is taking place in the early going of the championship match between these two.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And they are sizing each other up, right? Going in for a couple punches. Nuno gets a couple headshots on Illy. Backing up, back and forth. Ludi, tell us what your thoughts is, and we got to hear it.
Man, I'm so engrossed in this match. It's amazing. Illy right now, she is doing the right thing, not giving Nunu a second to really catch her breath, and just goes in like a steam locomotive. Very nice, and we have to see right now, the match is still open. 50-50. We will see what's going on in match in round 3, 4, 5.
Back and forth, big combinations, one after the other. They are toe to toe and reacting to one another very quickly as the chase goes on just a little bit, but not for very long because Illy Monzon is not holding back. Nuno Bison.
She's way more aggressive than what she used to.
Absolutely.
Way more aggressive. I like that. No nonsense.
Holding Nuno on the back foot through most of this first round.
I don't think Nuno is used to that. I don't think she's used to anyone being that aggressive in the first round.
Very difficult task.
Right, and to be fair, ladies and gentlemen, what we do announce here, like any other event, if it comes down to a draw, they're refighting. We don't do draws here. You win, or you have to take the shame of losing. But it's not really a shame, right? At the end of the day, one person has to win, one person has to lose. That's just kind of the name of the sport. And all honestly, putting all the hard work together, coming to these fights, again, as you can tell, these fights are unpredictable. It could go any kind of way, right? Got Nuno going a little bit.
Absolutely could, but let's not get it twisted. This is not the everybody gets a trophy league at all. You have to earn your titles in this one for sure.
There it is. First
Ended in
round?
1. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was different what we usually see from Illy. And from Nuno too, because I think Nuno, because I think they're fighting a little bit out of their comfort zone right now, and I like it.
Yeah,
and if you think
excellent
about it,
first round.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, think about it, right? Illy has the first round 10-9. Illy came out aggressive. Nuno took the aggressiveness from Illy, came back, and gave it back her own medicine, right? It definitely could go either way. No knockdown so far. Giving it a good fight.
Well, Nuno in the first half of the first round.
Left jab from Illy Monzon, who is getting ready to meet Bison in the center of the ring. Wasting no time at all. Back and forth. The two of them go.
Yeah, they ain't stopping. They go in, go a little bit, refocus, and go right back in. That's what I want to see.
Most definitely.
Yeah, huge combinations.
Throwing it back and forth, back and forth. I'll be honest with you. I thought about becoming a ref, right?
Nuno is tired. Oh, she's gassing out a little.
I'm thinking about putting on that ref t-shirt. You know, looks more professional doing it, right?
Jackie, what I love about your buddy is you're coming up with a new job every week, man.
I know, right? We had Cryptic Airlines. We thought about Cryptic Estates. We thought about now becoming a ref, right? Ref. Mink. Oh,
I would look great in the zebra shirt. I have a referee license, so yeah, I could do it.
There's a license for that?
Of course, you have to be a licensed referee. Of course.
I don't. You guys.
Well,
I'm not a licensed commentator. I can tell you that.
Well, no, you don't have to. But if you're in the referee,
I just kind of showed
you have
up.
to be licensed, just like a judge.
It's out there swinging back and forth. Nuno on the attack. Illy coming back, swinging back on Nuno. Nuno still chasing, but hitting a lot of air. You do not want to waste that stamina. Now go in for
definitely massive connections up there at the top end of that MTFB logo. As the clinch went on in the center of the ring.
You know, after this round, I think after this round's over.
Stay away. Just enough for Nuno to catch her breath, and there she goes.
I would say after this round, we should explain to the crowd here how you teach me how to fly was really awesome. Hey, first class, right? We didn't wreck, at least on the takeoff. Okay.
I only fly first class, Jackie. You know this.
Yeah, that's all like first class. You know what I mean? All right, let's start going in there
Yeah, I
throwing
don't
each other
fly a teleport.
punches. Illy's getting Nuno in the corner, but Nuno's coming out of the corner, meeting her in the middle. You know, last event Mike sang, remember? Let's start going back and forth, swinging on each other.
He's got. Wow.
They're definitely going in and out with each other. That is for sure. Sitting there and giving a couple hits, you know what I mean? And backing out and then meet again. Hey. Looks like going, Illy's
look
going
at
back
that jab.
aggressive. Oh, you want to chop for the DQ?
Fighters, get to your corner.
Alrighty.
And they ain't wasting a second.
Not at
That
all.
is
Round number 2 comes to a close, and we are 2018 Monton. It's so close. This one
Told
is
you.
for the championship.
Told you there's gonna be a new champion. Just saying.
Awesome.
Nuno better
Awesome.
kiss it that bill goodbye.
Also, what we need to throw out there, ladies and gentlemen, there's the new bowling league coming out, hosted by Mike Mapp himself. Ball
Yes, there
Busters.
is.
If you want to bowl, get with Mike Mapp after the event or during the event, whichever you prefer to do.
Yes, there
I'm
is.
ready to bowl. Okay, I am ready to put the shoes on.
I mean,
I
you
want to.
can. But you don't. You have to wear the shirt, but not the shoes.
Please wear
Well,
the shoes.
I wear both of
please.
them. I wear
Please
both
wear
of
the
them.
shoes.
All right, these two are going back, slugging it out.
Billy Monzon comes out in the opening seconds of the round as the aggressor. The first one to attack and connect with that right jab to the forehead of Nuno Bison.
She's dictating the pace and controlling the ring. Very nice. Illy found her groove. She can take the championship belt. Well, better not. It's golden copper, but you know what I mean.
I will be-
Strategy in full effect all the way through this one into round number 3.
Right, and we got to think about like this too. Nuno, you can tell Nuno's getting a little bit kind of frustrated here. Nuno's doing a lot of chasing to Illy as Illy's going in for a couple combos to come back out, and that's why Illy has the points up so far, 30-27, as judges scoring so far. There is 1 minute and 53 seconds left. What can Nuno do within the next 2.5 rounds?
Yet another series of devastating blows by Illy Monzon. There were some counter punches in there by Bison, but definitely dictated by Monzon throughout.
Most definitely. I don't know if y'all hear it. Somebody keeps popping champagne or something. I'm surprised a bottle top ain't come flying through at us yet.
No, that was
Jesus
me. I
Christ.
popped by excitement. Sorry.
So that's you that's been popping about 10 bottles, huh? Oh my goodness. Anyways, we got Nuno and Illy again in the middle of the ring. They're actually following each other in the bout. There's not really they keep changing it, right? Sitting there and going back and forth, back and forth. Looks like they're in the corner. Can they be going aggressive? That's one thing about Illy is whenever she is low, you can kind of tell that she'll back out a little bit. She's playing it very strategic, having the footwork in, makes the opponent miss, and then goes back in. A lot of miss in the swing there from both of these fighters. What could be going through Nuno's head at the moment?
On the back foot, not something that Bison is accustomed to. But holding her own throughout it, the score is not a blowout by far. Currently registered at 30-27, according to the judges. However, we do not know the official tally as of yet.
Well, we all know it's all temporary anyway. So right now, Illy, she's doing it smart. She's keeping her distance now. The last 10 seconds. Maybe trying to get some points in, some punches in. Maybe get a knockdown.
And there goes
And
the
oh
round right
boy.
there.
Yeah.
41 seconds. This is a really good fight. Again, championship fights, you're not expecting for a fight or a championship fight to go down quick. These two fighters are using the best of their ability. of they know about boxing, right? 3 rounds in, coming up on the 4th one. Gentlemen, what do y'all think so far? Is there an underdog?
Illy Monzon is absolutely holding her own throughout this one. Came in with a strategy. Nuno Bison on this fight. Nuno Bison has definitely got a chance to go all the way.
Damn right she does. The fight is over when the bell rings a 5th time. Well, 10th time. You know what I mean. Ha! A bird.
I mean, I have a belt too.
Oh yeah, and we also got to think about it too, gentlemen. Whenever it comes down to these 2 fighters, if you think about it, Lori Atravita sitting next to the ring, Lori Atravita is contender to actually fight for the ladies' belt as well. So whenever it comes down to these 2 fighters right here, you got a waiting challenger in the crowd waiting to see these 2. This is definitely something that could be nerve-wracking as well, as we know that Lori Atravita is also a really strong fighter.
There is always somebody waiting in the wings to take the crown if you happen to misplace it, for sure.
Most definitely, most definitely. Looks like Nuno's got Illy back in the corner again. Kind of had her stuck there for a second, but Illy was able to get out. Now we got a clinch coming up
on the east side and the push off by Bison. Now, around we go. Illy Monzon finds yet another spot of attack and takes advantage with a combination on the west. Directly into the center of the ring we go. Footwork on display once again, as these 2 are very well known for.
Most definitely, this is the fight.
Nuno with an absolute direct comeback in this fight, as far as I can see.
She has to make a stronger comeback if she wants to win this fight. Because right now, Illy is keeping it clear. He's keeping Nuno where she wants her to be.
Well, I don't
There's a lot of
think
swings
Illy
there.
would like Nuno to be right up in her face like that, because Nuno
Well,
Bison
you have
is
to be
not
kind of
holding
close
back.
to punch someone in the face. Come on, let's be serious.
Again, whenever it comes down to these 2 fighters, they are definitely racking up points here. 4th round, 30 seconds to go. No knockdown since the whole fight started. 4th round, 27 seconds left. So far, judges are scoring Illy 40, Nuno 36.
It has been a marathon of action since the first bell, and I don't believe we've seen a knockdown.
Most definitely. You can tell these fighters definitely, Nuno wants to keep her belt. Illy wants to get the belt from Nuno. It's definitely an ongoing action between these 2 women here tonight. Ending in the 4th round. Definitely want to watch out for the extra hit. No DQ. Oh, there we go.
What a cheeky punch.
Oh, wow.
That was a late hit there.
Score. Going into round number 5 without a knockdown. We are almost at a dead heat. It is 39-37. Monzon currently.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And fans, if you are loving this, make sure you give some noise for the fighters and for the Cryptic Arena here tonight. Again, whenever it comes down to these fighters, anything can go. And going into the 5th round here at the 4 rounds, amazing fight of the 3rd bout. Definitely looking forward to 5th round.
This one decides. Here we go. From an ultimate decision where a belt will be draped around one of the waists on these 2 ladies. Will Nuno Bison be able to retain it? Or will Illy LaFlaca Monzon take it from her?
That is definitely, if I was in the position, I don't really know what I could say if I was in Nuno's position. It's a 48-47 right now. Illy up by 1. Illy does not need to let her guard down, but Nuno needs to become very more strategic. This is the first time that these 2 women have definitely been going all-out war as it is here.
Another chase is on, and Bison trying to find yet another opening that Illy Monzon has shown. And the clinch goes to dictate the pace just a little bit in the final moments of the championship match. A push
And
off.
They actually the points at the moment are really close, 48 to 47. This is really close. This could be this is going to be a nail biter.
Absolutely. Block on by Monzon, but Bison finds a way through. It does grab a few connections there to tally up the points.
Punches, but the block is perfectly executed by Illy. Illy is just blocking every flurry of punches.
This is definitely an on seat right here. I mean, they're definitely going at it back and forth, but then again, it's like sitting on the seat here is like you're on the edge, right? Really don't have a lot of words for it. These two are definitely going to war and back. It's been an epic battle. You got 52 seconds left in the 5th round. So far, it's going to points, it looks like.
Yeah, in the final moments of this match, Illy Monzon finds herself on the defense as the aggressor. Nuno Bison, who has held it in a little bit, has decided to unleash fury upon Illy Monzon.
3 seconds to go.
Oh, somebody just ran out of breath. Y'all heard that? 25
Yeah,
seconds
did.
left.
I thought it was Ludi.
I'm never out of breath. What are you talking about?
Here we go, and
Oh, Nuno's down.
Bison on one knee with 15 seconds left in the championship match.
8. Oh, she's up, but that sealed it. That sealed it. That
Find
sealed the
a
fight.
way. Wow.
All right, ladies and
Whoa.
gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by a points and the new women's CBL champion, Illy La Flaca Monzon. Well
If y'all
done.
two, go ahead, Fur. If y'all two ladies can stay in, please, if y'all don't mind. Fur, whenever you're ready to go ahead. Just sportsmanship between y'all two. So we have a couple questions, right? If that's okay, if we have the time. First, congratulations, Illy. You are now the CBL Women's Champion. Can you walk us through the fight? How did everything go on, knowing that you were coming in to fight Nuno? What was it like? I mean, was it a lot of adrenaline pumping, or how was it going through between y'all two? Oh, sorry. Well, let's see. I think her voice is off. Let me double check. Nuno, if you can stick around as well, please.
Okay.
My apologies, y'all. I just noticed she didn't have one. Sorry about that. All right, everybody, as we give her some time to top it back out, the question was, when you walk us through the fight, what did you do to become prepared? We're going to give her a second. All right, so Illy's response is that she was training at boot camp for a month, that she's been doing a lot of training. And we'll go ahead and ask Nuno for some questions as well. Nuno has the dot on. Nuno, if you don't mind me asking, whenever it came into the fight between you and Illy, was you nervous? Did you know that you had like a big fight against Illy? Can you kind of walk us through the fight, please? All good, Nuno. Thank you. And Nuno response is that Nuno was nervous. We're going to go and congratulate the belt over to Illy. Nuno, it was a really hard fight that you put on, and we do appreciate y'all two coming here fighting again. And it was really an awesome fight, and looking forward to seeing y'all fight again in the future as well. All right, and you did say that you have a plan, but the plan folded when I started on the second round. Right. Well, to be fair, y'all went 5 rounds with each other. There was a lot of fighting that went on, and again, it was really good fight between y'all two. I'm pretty sure everybody here loved to see y'all fight. We'll definitely catch y'all in the back. And again, good fight between y'all two. And again, we love to see y'all in 2026. And definitely thank you again for putting on the fight that y'all did. And for Ellie says, thank you so much, guys and girls. Thank you for all the events here. Such a great job, everyone.
Congratulations, both girls, Nuno and Ellie. Amazing fight.
All right. All right, y'all. So we just had that fight, right? 5 rounds of war.
Yeah, it was a good one. No doubt about it. There wasn't even any dead time in there, man. It was just non-stop from bell to bell all the way through. Very, very impressed by both of them.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So to be fair, before we get into the last round, we also want to do a sponsor video. So make sure y'all tune in, have that media on, and for whenever you're ready, we'll see that sponsor video.
Oh, then it will be main event time. Heck yeah!
Tonight's main event is brought to you by MTFB Radio. Providing grid traveling music and entertainment since 2013, MTFB is the radio station designed with the grid travelers in mind. Tune in to live broadcasts or listen to recordings of previous broadcasts, a nice mix of music and talk that goes well with flying, driving, boating, or just about anything you're doing. MTFB Radio. Let's listen in.
From Tampa Bay, where the skies turn gray, lightning loose steps in, crowd roars, they pray. Hands move faster than a hurricane sway. Opponents hit the canvas, dreams decay. Still, fist swinging, call it Thunder's parade. Sweat, drip smoked and fire he made. Endurance like ties, power never betrayed. He's a storm in the ring, fist sharp as a blade. Lightning loose, the menace the storm. Speed and power, a brand new form. Fists of fury, his legend grew. They can't outrun the wrath of Ropes on him when his punches connect. Every jab a sermon, no time to reflect. Breath like a piston, no signs of neglect. He's the fight, the fright, the world can't deflect. Tampa raised him, the Bay built his soul. Florida heat, fortune cold as a pole. Ringside eruptions, his punches console. The dreamers, the screamers, his gloves take control. The man is the storm. Speed and power, a brand new form. Fists of fury, his legend grew. They can't outrun the wrath of the boxing, prowling from the tundra, cold, knuckles crack glaciers. Stories untold, Montreal menace, gloves dipped in lead, every swing a guillotine, off with your head. Snowstorm swagger, northern grit raw, ice in his veins, fear in his paw. Crowd chants his name, hearts start to stall. One punch symphony is curtains, y'all. Grit shook, bones cook, ringside dread. Step to the dog, you'll be counting stars instead. Boom, lights out, no time for stalling. Beast in the ring, Mad Dog Dalton. Boom, lights out, the king still calling. Knockout crown stays with Mad Dog Dalton. Boom, lights out, no time for stalling. Beast in the ring, Mad Dog Dalton. Boom, lights out, the king still calling. Knockout crown stays with Mad Dog Dalton. This like a freight train, hammer with a pulse. Rivals drop quicker than a false impulse. From the great white north where the wolves still roam. Dalton's fist house and you packing home. Snowflakes tremble when his gloves collide. A blizzard of blows, no place to hide. He's the frostbitten phantom, the legend untamed. Each hook's a cold snap, his fury unchained.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event. Brought to you by MTFB Radio and Vitality Boxing. This fight is scheduled for 5 rounds pending TKO or knockout. In the red corner, wearing the blue and black and fighting out of Cryptic Gym, 7 foot 6 inches tall. He has 6 dominating wins to his name. Make some noise for the challenger, Lightning Lou. And defending his title in the blue corner, wearing the white shorts, fighting out of Cryptic Gym, 6 foot 3 inches tall, 4 fights, 4 wins. He is the first, the undefeated, the dominating CBL champion in the men's division. Make some noise for Josh Mad Dalton. Gentlemen, let's get it done.
Blue corner is ready.
It's
Man.
a big one.
Main event for the championship title between two of the greatest fighters this grid has ever seen. I'm so ready for this. I am 100% ready to go.
His
Right.
second attempt at this title, Lightning Lou has put in an insane amount of preparation for this one.
Is Josh mocking Lou, or why isn't he taking off the belt? Because I
No,
have a
there's
question.
no market.
Then again, you have the Montreal Assassin and the Problematic. You know, I'll be honest with y'all. This fight has definitely been on the fire. Everybody's been waiting for this fight. Everybody's been ready to see Josh come and fight for the belt. Everybody's been ready to see Lewis go back for the belt for his second attempt. And in all honesty, this could go either way. They're both being very strategic, sugging it out there a little bit.
Connections out very early on. But like you said, they're going in for the attack and backing off, knowing that we have 5 rounds of fighting if they can manage to stay up that long.
That is most
That's
definitely.
a lot of the heavy hitters. I think that this might go for a knockout. That's what I Yep.
Me personally, I think it's gonna go to points, right? They're both definitely strategic. They're going in and out with each other. Not really a whole lot of clinching. This is the first clinch going on so far. And whenever it comes down to these two, is the best of the best, right? You have Josh is undefeated, Lewis 7-2, only lost one fight here against Josh, and the second loss he lost was against Illy in a tournament. So again, like there's very two strong fighters, number 1 and 2 on the ranking list right now.
Several connections in the southeast corners. They make their way through the points, tallying up one by one. There are several counter punches in there as well, as neither one is looking to go without an answer.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And with these two also being heavy hitters, they're also very strategic as well. Just because you throw a heavy hit doesn't always mean to a knockout or a TKO. Whenever it comes to fighting professionally, you got to be in a strategic mindset. What happens if you're down by 2 KOs? What happens if you're down by a TKO that was 9 seconds? What can you do to adjust? Anytime that you're fighting professionally, you definitely come out in different ways of how you can be able to win a fight. And then these two are both slugging it out right down in the corner. Looks how Josh is blocking. Lewis is going back being aggressive. Josh comes back aggressive.
Yeah, it's back and forth, toe to toe. No holds barred.
Most definitely. And with these two fighters as well, you can tell this is a very different fight than what it was the first time these two fought. The first time these two fought, it was a lot of aggressive coming from Lightning Lou.
Yeah, he has settled. He absolutely has, and he's come a very, very long way from that first fight that, well, he wishes I would forget about. But no, Lou, I did not forget your very first fight at Cryptic Arena.
I've never seen a champion fight with a championship on. That is new to me. I didn't know. It was.
Also, our Discord link here. Sorry, for some reason I have my voice off. If you want to keep up with our news, keep up with fighters, chat with our fighters. The Discord link's there. Make sure y'all with our cryptic news. Going into round 2 here. Lewis is up 10-9, 1 point. I'll be honest with you.
Early in the center, going up to the top of the ring, but back to back now as they find their way around. There were several connections in there. Dalton on the back foot briefly with a stumble. Big left hand by Lightning Lou.
Most definitely. And again, these two fighters, again, whenever it comes to heavy hit, and there can be heavy hit, but how do you sit there and, it's just about how can you fight, right? How do you get ready? These two gentlemen right here eat, sleep, and dream of boxing. These two put on hours of sparring at a time. So I can see it going either way at this point.
Hours of sparring. Lightning Lou has now surpassed the formerly held record that Lori Atravita had in sparring with the Vitality system. That number is, I personally believe, to be insurmountable. But he has done so now in preparation for this championship bout against the Mad Dog Dalton.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And whenever it comes down to these fighters, these fighters definitely, they train, they put in the work. They want to think, how can I beat the next person, right? And when these two coming in to fight each other, every fighter that has fought here tonight has definitely been training. They went the points. Could this be the first match of tonight that does not go to points? We got round 2 so far. As the judges are scoring currently, 20-18. Lewis is up by 2. I could definitely say that Lewis is definitely giving Josh a run for his money tonight.
And the polls had him up. They had him up on this one. They might have known something that I didn't. Not to say that I chose anybody to win this one. That's impossible to do. But I would have put him at least at a dead even heat coming in.
Most definitely, most definitely. And again, we are 30 seconds within round 2. They have been slugging it, but they've also been very strategic. How can this fight go? Will it go until the 3rd and 4th, and they're being strategic, kind of bouncing away from each other, and round 5, they go slugging, or when are these two going to start slugging each other?
I think in round 5 they're gonna go full out, depending how the points are. If there's a big lead for someone, that he's definitely gonna protect that lead. But if they're like even out, then they're just gonna go out full. Like no, they won't care anymore. They just go out there and completely beat the shit out of each other.
And yet another championship round is in the books as we look to the score still tallied up at 2018 and yet to be updated.
Oh, knockout? Are you calling a knockdown or a knockout, Foggy? That's two different things. But I think it's gonna go. Man, the way they're fighting right now, can go 50.
I hear exactly what you're saying. Many coming into this fight, pick Mad Dog Dalton. Absolutely unbeatable, and I can tell you, while Lightning Lou is giving him a run for his money, it is most definitely not ignored the force that Josh Dalton brings to this ring each and every time he laces up the gloves.
Never underestimate the force.
Right, and this is something we also need to think about too. We also need to think this is a pretty big fight for Lewis, right? Also got word that he just got engaged as well. So he's having a lot of a good hype that's coming up to this fight. You know, getting engaged, training really hard, giving a really good fight. But we also can't miss out on Josh Dalton here. Josh Dalton usually in the 3rd round, he gives it usually a first 2, tease it out. But then in the 3rd round is usually when he comes in heavier, right? You start seeing him get a little bit more aggressive. Is he going to do that tonight? So far, within almost a minute in, Josh is like he is being a little bit more aggressive. But Lewis, you got them out. Lewis is usually the Lightning Lou, right? Was the first person to sit there and slug it out and fights in 1 round. But as you can tell that this is a bigger fight for Lewis. He's actually sitting there.
Combination. So sorry, Jackie. Right there in the center of the ring as they chase each other around. Dalton got enough of the weight in there and went for the attack. He got a few on the board with that one as they were not answered very well by Lightning Lou on that go.
Most definitely. And they're going back into the corner, slugging it back out after that clinch. Sitting there, and Josh is feeding it to him. Lewis is coming back. And they're still slugging it out.
Once again, wow, heads are rolling on that one, but I didn't hear a bird call. The clinch is on in the southwest corner, trying to slow that pace down that was picking up very, very quickly between both of these fighters.
Most definitely.
One thing can be said. This is a championship match of 5 rounds. Of course, Dalton, familiar with the 5-round program. Not too many fighters go the distance on 5 rounds in a fight. Lightning Lou, he's been here.
He's been in the gym for so long, and you know, I saw him doing the weight lifts, the cardio, everything to lead up to this match. He is ready. He is ready, and he wants the gold so bad you can tell. He wants to make it right.
Punches exchanging there. So far, judges have it scored 29-28, 20 seconds in the 3rd round. I think this is going to points. I think all the fights here are going to points tonight. I could be wrong, but as far Lewis has been, he's won 3 rounds so far, only by points. So see if he can keep it up. 5 seconds. Watch out for the DQ,
Back
gentlemen.
and forth. Yeah, they're adding as many as they can.
Every last point out of it.
Amazing round. Oh man, that was fantastic. Seriously, like as I stated, a lot of people had Josh Dalton pegged to be unbeatable. So far, that is the case.
Most definitely. And whenever it comes down to these two fighters, again, all these fighters tonight that have put on a show, they have definitely put on an epic battle for everybody to see.
Round number 4.
So going into 3 rounds, Lewis has kept the points up. 29-28, the judges are scoring so far. Can he keep this up and not let the slugger get into his head? But they're slugging it out right there on the left side. Jesus Christ. Punches are throwing. Man.
Dalton
my-
taking the
This is getting
fight
more and more
directly to
personal.
Lightning Lou's corner there, not holding back at all. He says, I have the belt around my waist. If you want it, you better come try and take it.
Most definitely. And then for Josh's position, you know, he's had a lot of people that's wanted the belt. He's got a lot of people waiting to take that belt from him. And from my records is right, Josh has defended the belt 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, so far.
Yes.
And he's held the belt, if I'm not mistaken, roughly around 6 months. So something around that time. But he's definitely the longest reigning belt holder here. And now the score, apparently the judges have got it tied, 38-38. Man, this is a close fight, man. My
And
goodness.
don't forget, if it goes down to a tie, we do it again.
That is true. There's no ties here that happen at Cryptic.
He's doing it
Oh,
again.
so there's somebody's
Big
gas.
Changes on the north side. They waited a little bit for that one, but then the action began as the clinch goes on southwest. Yet again, trying to dictate the pace of the match. And on the back foot goes Dalton, but not for long. He answers back very quickly with that huge right hand. Putting a stumble a bit on Lightning Lou, who felt that one. But
That's
it
a
didn't
little bit
phase him too
than a
much.
minute to go in this round.
You can tell Lewis is being more preserving this round as well. Josh is more on the attack. Man,
Yeah,
this
well,
is
you
so
don't get any
ridiculous.
points if you're being on the defense all the time.
Looking
That
to
is
make
true.
that lead. And there's a
Oh,
bird call
there's
with
the
a
bird
big
call.
right hand uppercut. Dalton connected to the chin of Lightning Lou, and he really felt that one.
What an uppercut. That one goes into the picture book. In seconds of round number 4.
Watch out for that last hit. You don't want DQ. There we
it
go.
is. Wow. One more round to go. One more round. And the judges have it tallied. 38-38. Dead even. Now, there will be an update to that. We do not know the official tally on it. But what I can say is it's going to be close for sure. Ludi, a lot of people said that Lightning Lou was not able to hold him to 5 rounds. Then again,
Well,
a lot of people said he was.
Well, you know, the ones that said that he could do it, they were right. And the naysayers, they got proven wrong. He's 5 rounds now.
Very astute observation.
I know, right? I can't get obvious.
But it's how in the early going we are on the final round of the championship match. And they are not holding back every ounce of stamina
Now they're
and
slugging
strength
it.
in
They
the
want
tank
to have a decision.
is on full display.
I think this is going to be an all-out war between these two. That's for sure.
It has been a war from the very first bell. And as we go through almost 2 minutes will decide it. And the score has been, up to this point, Lightning Lewis had it, but there has been a flurry of energy out of Josh Dalton, who seems as though he was holding a little bit back just for this moment. Fifth round goes and the chase is on. Lightning Lou trying to find a way out with the footwork as Josh Dalton, and the clinch is on in the center of the ring. Blocked immediately, looking for that counterattack and didn't see it. And yet another bird call. Dalton felt that one. That was a big left hand by Lightning Lou. And the chase is on once again. Into the center of the ring we go. Dalton says no, and the push-off is there. Reacting very quickly. Lou takes advantage with a right-left-hand combination. Less than a minute left in the match. Less than a minute left before a decision is made on the championship.
Most definitely, and the judges
back at all.
Yeah, and you can tell the judges are not updating the point system till after it's over. This is definitely coming down to a nail biting, right? 30 seconds left. Oh my goodness, man. This is definitely, it's a big for both. Is he going to be able to keep the belt, or is Lewis going to get the belt?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you have anything left in it right now, is the time to throw it down. 12, and then we go to 10 seconds left.
This is close. This is really, 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 really close.
Absolutely.
That's
Ladies and gentlemen, he keeps the belt. Your winner, all the way to points and still the undefeated CBL champion in the men's division, the Mad Dog, Josh Dalton. Well done. And whoa, Lou absolutely held his own all the way through.
Most definitely. And now we got to do the interview, right? I definitely want to interview this fight for sure.
Excellent.
All right, gentlemen. So definitely was a really good fight to see. Went down to the points, right? Judges scored it. That Josh, you overtook the points in the 5th round and was able to bring it in. Lewis, I got a question for you. How are you feeling? You prepped a long ways for this fight. You came in, y'all both went to war. Unfortunately, the fight didn't go in your favor of a win, but what can you say about this fight? I mean, 5 rounds, you held 4 on owning the points, and then 5, it was a change-up. How are you feeling about this fight?
It didn't go the way I wanted, let's just say that.
Right, do you see yourself that y'all would have a trilogy in the future going for a 3rd fight?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Most definitely. And if there's anything that you can say for coming up on the 2026, coming back into the next year, anything on your mind you'd like to say for that?
Oh, that I'm coming for that belt again.
Most definitely. We appreciate the words there, Lewis, and you did a really fantastic job here tonight fighting Josh as well. Josh, I asked some words for you. Whenever it's coming up to preparing the fight against Lewis, what did you do to prepare? We'll start with that. What did you do to prepare? All right, and then Josh's response, man, I don't know. I was just trying different techniques, I guess, but I didn't spar Lewis for a while, so it was just a guessing game, really. Going into this fight, you was 4 rounds down. Lewis had the 4 fights above you and points. Coming into the 5th, did you what was running through your mind there? Right in Josh's words, yeah, I had to change my game. My initial plan wasn't working. I had to mix it up. Again, this is a 1 point difference in victory here tonight. Last question I have for you. 2026 is coming up, right? We're about to go into about a month and a half of a break, right? What do you plan to do during your break? Do you plan on still training? How is it? I mean, you have a lot of people on the roster that wants that belt from you. It's your 3rd time defending tonight. How are you feeling? All right, and Josh's final words is, I'm going to keep training and I'll keep defending it. Well, gentlemen, y'all came here to war tonight. Every fight here has went to the points. Y'all put on an amazing event, and you got some people in the crowd that wants it, Josh. So, hey, keep training. And as far as Lewis, you're doing a fantastic job. Keep training up. You rose through the ladders once. I'm pretty sure you can do it again. And I think that's it for me. And Fer, do you have anything you'd like to ask him, or?
I just want to say that that was one close fight. Close fight. In fact, all the fights tonight were close, but I say it every event, and I'll say it again. I'm proud of every single fighter that fought here tonight, and looking forward to the next year. I think everybody deserves a break, but yeah, that was neck and neck. That was on the edge of the seats. But well done, guys. To the pair of you, well done.
Evelyn, we'll go and head back to the commentator's desk. We're going to close this one out. We'll definitely see y'all back in the gym. And awesome fight between y'all two. Also, congratulations, Lewis, on your recent engagement. And hey, I think we have a lot to look for on this time off, and we'll keep it alive here at Cryptic. Thank you for everybody that's came out. And I'm going to head back out so that way Mike can be able to take us away.
Absolutely, yet another incredible event at Cryptic Arena. They better and better each and every time. Cryptic 15 is what you've just witnessed. As we move on to Cryptic 16, I know there is a short break in there of about a month for the holidays and such. But during that time, rest assured, there will be planning in place. Cryptic 16, we're going to kick it off very, very well. Ludi, do you have any final thoughts on the evening?
Man, this is a great way to end the the fight calendar of 2025. Great fighting, all the way from the first, from number 1, all the way to the main event. I am stoked. I'm so happy that I was able to watch this whole event and commentate with you guys. It's always a pleasure to have me around and to commentate with you guys. And I'm like a special little treat.